Well, that was a dull second half, wee man.
Compared to the first it was.
But, listen, I've just been writing my match report, which I've got online. Do you know my biggest worry about that? What I've just watched over 90 minutes there, is that we're going to need a bigger crash mat. That's not what we need before a World Cup. I can just feel expectations so getting ridiculous.
Oh,
because,
no.
and who can blame anybody? Scott, me and you were discussing it there. I'm not sure I can remember a more complete Scotland performance. Even despite the fact of the conditions, even despite the fact it was a friendly, even despite the fact that all the changes in the second half took some of the rhythm out of it. That was a really impressive Scotland performance.
It was, and the biggest thing is, it's exactly what Steve Clarke would have wanted. I mean, it's pretty much ticked every box. 4 goals, clean sheet, confidence boosting win. And as you said, in terms of the actual performance, before you get into a World Cup, I said to him, we'll sit in the press box, in possession especially, it's as good as I've seen Scotland in a long time. In terms of and even the second half, I know we're joking about it, but you're 4-0 up, the game's won, you want to conserve energy in the second half, still need to be good enough to keep the ball.
Keep the ball.
Especially when Bolivia are coming at you because they don't want it to be an embarrassment. So for them to come out and keep the ball and make the changes, no give their opponents a sniff, really.
Not over the 90 minutes.
It was a complete performance.
I think Angus Gunn has had one save to make.
One decent save.
So, in terms of what have we learned tonight and the questions that now will get asked to Steve Clarke going towards next weekend in Haiti, Ben Doak, I think we've established, having maybe fallen behind Finlay Curtis in the pecking order, he's just got himself back into pole position for that wing position, hasn't he?
I think you're right. I mean, it's a dream scenario for Steve Clarke.
These guys up against each other.
Aye. I mean, he's got a few big decisions to make this week, but that's what I wanted, because everybody's on form, everybody's impressed him. Some of these boys are flying at the minute, getting into this game. That's exactly what you would want. Now, listen, the system and the formation might change when you go and play Morocco and Brazil. Right?
Well, this 4-4-2, and just so everybody at home realises it, I can't imagine any set of circumstances where even if we give Haiti a going over, there's no way we're going 4-4-2 against Brazil and Norway.
You wouldn't have thought
Morocco.
so, but he's got to take each game at a time, and we've said before, it could be a one-game World Cup. You win this, it might see you through, it might make history winning this one game. So if that's the case, he has to take it one game at a time. He's set on this formation now for Haiti, no matter what you think it. And I thought it worked brilliantly tonight. And the great thing is, the changes, it was just players slotting in the position. There was no big alterations, do you know what I mean?
And that's what I love about it. They actually look comfortable in it. They know what they're being asked to
100%.
do. And you know, they're so well coached just now that they know the formation, they know what's expected, but they also know, by the way, the conditions are so hot, you're going to be coming on, be ready.
Yep.
And they're coming on, as you say, it makes no great change to the rhythm or shape of the team.
It's pretty seamless.
And a lot of the changes are almost like for like. When you can take off Andy Robertson at half time and put Kieran Tierney on, when you can take off Ryan Christie and put John McGinn on.
Exactly. And John McGinn comes on and he just knows the position inside out. I mean, he does it to a certain extent with Villa, but he knows exactly what Steve Clarke's looking for. Christie's done it in the first half. McGinn comes on, does the exact same. Then Finlay Curtis comes on. They have to switch wings, but McGinn does the same thing on the right-hand side, tucking in where Curtis is providing the
Which is exactly what he's been doing with Villa.
So it is, I mean, listen, you're right. We don't want to get carried away, but getting into a World Cup, with the back of that performance, into an opening game that you think you've got a really good chance of winning, it's a perfect preparation for them. We've said before, there can be no excuses for them now to go and get these 3 points.
Do you know, and this is the biggest compliment I think I can pay Scott. Watching that, it was actually thoroughly enjoyable. And even when Scotland have been getting good results and some of the performances have been really, but that was just a pleasure to watch that. Yeah. That was Scotland playing next level stuff in terms of the possession on the ball, the goals that they scored, the way they scored the goals, the way they created the goals. Loved it.
And more importantly, the players looked as if they enjoyed it as well.
Yeah. So now it's downstairs to go and see what the players are thinking about it, and manager Steve Clarke, of course. And we'll be back shortly, or certainly over the weekend. And back in Hotline Live, Scotty, I think on Monday night, 9 p.m. See you later.